What's good, YouTube? Dorsey Made Gaming here, and today I want to talk about a Kickstarter program that is going on to bring back a college football game. Some of you may already be aware of the company IMV, if I'm saying that right. They are a couple of guys out of Alabama, man. They graduated, I want to say, from the University of Alabama, and they're avid college football lovers. And their goal is to bring back a college football game. Um, the name of the game won't be like NCAA or something like that. And from what I've read, it's not going to have the actual teams in it. Rather, what they're creating is the foundation for you to go on and make your own teams. That's what I got from it, basically. So you can put in, you know, well, actually, I think they may actually have the actual teams. It's something of that effect. Um, the reason I'm talking about it today is because two professional sports athletes have signed on to support it. Um, one of them being a linebacker from the Baltimore Ravens, and the other one being a NBA player who loves to play college football. This is very interesting because they are definitely gaining steam. Now, do I feel like they'll end up with the game? I hope that they do for the work that they're putting in. But by the time that they have that money, the technology that they'll need to make that game will probably be more expensive. Thus, they'll need more money. And you have to know, because these gentlemen were on Twitter. You can go to their Twitter account, IMV on Twitter. You got to know that EA Sports is paying attention to this. Anybody who's in business knows that when somebody comes along that could potentially threaten what you have established, you see what I'm saying? Now, I know what you're saying. Well, EA doesn't make college football games, so it wouldn't impact them. And on the surface, that's, no, it wouldn't. However, if this company is successful, what's to stop them from making an all around football game? Because we know EA has the licensing rights to the NFL. They also said that they have a big time developer on board, a developer whom we've played their games before. So I'm interested to see who that could be. They haven't revealed it yet. I don't think it's 2K. It could potentially be. I was thinking, maybe 989 Sports, but they're not even around anymore. I mean, who could it be that would make a sports game? It's, the only ones I'm thinking about is 2K. Unless EA is, which no, I know EA is not on board with it. I don't think it's EA. I don't. But anyway, this Kickstarter program, it's up and going. I mean, they're collecting money, they're raising money for it, and everything like that. It's just interesting to me how they're able to do this, and you have a company like EA Sports who seems to be, not so active about putting a game back out. Because let's be real, they could very well create a generic football game and let us create the teams and things of that nature. I don't think that they would do that because they actually pride themselves on simulation style, great, graphics and realism. But like I said in many videos before, if they wanted to do a college football game, they could. All they would have to do is make the rosters generic. And only thing at that point that you have to deal with is the licensing for the teams and stuff like that from the NCAA, which that's not a problem for EA or the NCAA because both ends make money. EA wants to put the actual players in the game. And I don't know why EA is not thinking. Listen to me. EA, listen to me. Okay. We don't care if we ain't playing with the real players that's there because the community is going to put those players in the game anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no reason why they couldn't come out with the NCAA game. I know people say, well, dude, they don't have the licensing. They have some kind of licensing. They do because they're able to use the college names in Madden. Even when you're creating a team, you have those college names, and they have to have the NCAA's permission to use that type of stuff in there. So, there's some form still there. And that's why I kind of believe that they're still working on the game. But, to keep the video what it is, y'all, go check them out, man. I mean, it is exciting to know that somebody is at least putting forth some effort to actually try and bring us a college football game. So you have to get behind that. But the reason why I'm so for behind EA is because they could put one out a lot sooner than what IMV could. Simply because they have the resources. Within EA themselves, they have EA Sports, which is the developer. So you don't have to worry about, trying to find a developer, trying to find funding and things of that nature. And with Madden still selling the way that it is, that could be, now, as far as like I said before, E3 and EA is coming up, so we'll know this year if they even plan on doing anything. For all we know, they could just come out and say, "Hey, we plan on bringing the series back." Expect it next year or in the next 2 years, or they could just show a teaser trailer or something of that nature because they did say they have surprises. Now, I know a lot of you want Fight Night to come back. I'm not gonna lie, I was a huge fan of Fight Night. Fight Night was, man, awesome. I love boxing games, and I wonder why they never came out with them again. Potentially because the crowd for it just wasn't there. Cost versus profit, wasn't there. What it would cost them to make the game, especially now putting guys like Floyd Mayweather in the game. He gonna hit you. He gonna say, "Nah, y'all want me in the game. Y'all got to pay up." So you got to think about that as well because they actually have to pay those boxers who they feature in the games. EA definitely has a strong lineup coming up with I mean, not NCAA. I wish with Madden. They're coming out with another UFC. They're coming out with another Need for Speed. I'm pumped about that because I love the Need for Speed series. The last Need for Speed was really good, going back to the norm of the car customizations and things like that. So I hope they expound on that and add an open world type element to it. I really wish they would do that in Need for Speed. Um, and I'm missing the game. I said UFC, Need for Speed. You got Madden, you got FIFA, NBA Live. That's how could I miss that? So and hopefully everything goes well with NBA Live and they don't end up canceling it again. But like I said earlier in another video, that you can appreciate them for at least canceling it, not putting out something that they know isn't going to sell and could potentially ruin their reputation for basketball games. Um, I was thinking maybe baseball, but baseball doesn't sell well, and you'd have to outdo MLB The Show, which is a titan of the baseball community. Like if you hear baseball, you automatically think MLB The Show, which is awesome. By the way, I love it. I love the way that game is structured and set up. As far as being you and going through, your career and things of that nature, carrying over into the next year's game and things of that nature. So, only thing I don't like about it is that microtransactions, man. Oh, I can't get with that. But it's all good, man. I mean, go check out IMV. Like I said, y'all, they are trying to bring back college football to us. Their hashtag is bring back greatness. Um, like I said, I'm kind of skeptical about it. I think that once they raise the money that they need, they'll need more money. So, I mean, as far as looking for a game within the next year or even 2 years, I don't see it. I just don't see it happening because it costs millions of dollars to make a game. And I don't want them to just put out just a college game just for the sake of putting out a game and then you don't have a good quality game. You would have to, it costs millions of dollars to make a game. And right now they're not even at the $1 million mark. So, it is what it is. Go check them out. Go support them. Do whatever makes you happy. But best believe, y'all, best believe, got some more Madden news coming up. We are getting very close to 500 subs. Like I told y'all, when we hit 500, I got a surprise. So tune in for that. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications so that whenever I post a video, you will know you'll get to watch that video, y'all. We have a really good community going on with the channel. I'm very active in the comments. Anybody will tell you that. If you comment, pretty much I'll reply. And for the most part, everybody's been pretty positive, man. There was one person that wasn't. But other than that, everybody's pretty positive if they comment. So It's all welcome, y'all. That's all I got for right now. Till next time, y'all, and God bless.